Hello, everyone. My name is Paul, and I am gardening in Northwest Ohio. This is my very first gardening video, so welcome to my site. Um, I wanted to share with you this year, about the sweet potatoes that I planted. This definitely was um, a success in my garden this year, and I wanted to share a few other ones with you at a later time. But the sweet potatoes this year, I grew, it looks like approximately 60, 65 pounds, maybe more. And that's just half of the bed. Okay, so I have another half to go here. So I probably will end up with 3 baskets, 3 50-pound bags. So uh, I would say that it was definitely a success. And this here sweet potato that I planted was a Carolina Ruby. And you can see the red, purplish red color to it. To me, these are the best sweet potatoes I think you can buy. I bought the slips from Tater Man. He goes by Tater Man on the internet. And the past 3 years, I bought them from him. And I have to say that I've never had anything come from him that was in poor quality. The quality is way up there. So the first year I planted them, 3 years ago, I harvested 50 pounds. The second year I harvested 75. Now this year it looks like at least 150 pounds I'm going to have of sweet potatoes. They're fairly easy to grow. You just have to make sure your soil is real loose. My soil here is still a little bit heavy. So I'm going to continue to loosen it up year after year. And so the main thought is, though, that the looser the soil, the larger the sweet potatoes will grow. Some of these here are a little bit skinny and small, but that's okay. Next year I plan on doing better. And next year my soil will be looser. So you have to start out with a temperature at least above 55 degrees in order for them to even begin to grow. So what I did was put black plastic down over the whole bed after I prepared it, and I cut slits in it where I wanted to plant the sweet potato slip. And I planted 4 dozen, and that there is how many I got from 4 dozen slips. So I should have more than this, and they should be larger. So next year I'll do better. But this definitely worked out really well for me. You know, the best way I have found to harvest sweet potatoes is by hand. You almost have to go in here with your hands and slowly dig them out. Because you don't want to break them. They will break real easy if you don't gently pull them and release the soil around them. So you have to do that gently throughout the whole bed. You know, it will take you a little bit of time to do that, but it's well worth it. And I am gardening in Ohio in Zone 6B. And this past year, the weather was so erratic, you know, I wondered how many sweet potatoes I would actually harvest. But it was okay. You know, we had times of drought, and we had times of a lot of rain, and at times of high temperatures. So it all worked out. Uh, but I wanted to bring other things out in my garden also, but at a later date I will do that. Um, the main thing with sweet potatoes is to prepare your bed. That is one of the main things. If you start with layers of compost, layers of shredded leaves, if you use aged cow manure, all these here are very good things to do for your sweet potatoes. Once they begin to grow, I took a real light sprinkling of organic uh, fertilizer that I put on top of them. But it was very, very, very small amount. So once they got going, you know, you just keep them watered. And I put a soaker hose back and forth across the whole bed. So all I would have to do is turn it on at the house for about a half hour, real low, which soaked the soil. And that's kind of what you need to do. Especially on really hot days, I water them twice. So I just wanted to share one last thought with you. And this is from uh, Thoreau. Henry David Thoreau said, "Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined." Thank you all for coming. Next time.